Of course, that's only if you want to go. But your mother and I aren't really able to homeschool you. We went out there and had a look a couple of weeks back. I think you'd like it. It looks like I really don't have a choice.
Compared to other heart problems, people with your condition usually tend to live long lives. You'll need a job one day, and this is a good opportunity to continue your education.
This isn't an opportunity. Don't call it an opportunity. Don't call it a goddamned opportunity. So much hate, Hisao.
Well, you should be excited at the chance to go back to school. I remember you wanted to return to school, and while it's not the same one,
Special school. That's an insult. That is what I want to say. It's a step down. It's not what you think. All of the students there are pretty active in their own sort of way. It's geared towards students that can still get around and learn, but just need a little help in one way or another.
your father's right, and many of the graduates of the school have gone on to do amazing things. A person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. One of my colleagues in another hospital is a graduate.
I don't care. A person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. That's what a disability is. I really hate that something so important was decided for me. But what can I do about it? A normal life is out of the question now. It's funny. I had always thought my life was actually kind of boring. But now, I miss it. I want to protest. I want to blame this lack of reaction on shock or fatigue. I could easily yell out something now, something about how I can go back to school anyway. But no. I don't say anything. The fact is that I know now it's futile. I look around the room, feeling very tired of all this. The hospital, doctors, my condition, everything. I don't see anything that would make me feel any different. There really isn't a choice. I know this. But the thought of going to a disabled school, what are those even like? As much as I try to put a positive spin on this, it's very difficult. But let me try. A clean slate isn't a bad thing. That is all I can think of to get me through this. At least I still have something, even if it's a special school, it's something. It's a fresh start, and my life isn't over. It would be a mistake to just resign myself to thinking that. At the very least, I'll try to see what my new life will look like. It looks like a white screen? Ah, man. Pop my ears. Why is he holding a heart with a bandage? Life expectancy. Am I going to die? I'm gonna die. The gate looked far too pompous for what it was. In fact, gates in general seem to do that, but this one especially so. Red bricks, black wrought iron, and gray plaster assembled into a whole that didn't feel welcoming at all. I wondered if it looked like what a gate for a school should look like, but couldn't really decide. Probably no. Of course, I didn't want to get stuck on thinking about the gate for too long, so I entered through it with a brisk pace that felt surprisingly good. God, I gotta stop changing my accent. Moving forward feels good. So I walked towards the main building of Yamaku Academy with this brisk pace. I'm alone, as my parents are taking my stuff to the dorms, and there's supposed to be someone waiting for me. God damn it! I can't resist it. The grounds are incredibly lush, filled with green. It doesn't feel like the kind of grounds a school would have, more like a park, with a clean walkway going past trees, and the smell of fresh-cut grass and all other park-like things. Words like clean and hygienic pop into my mind. It makes me shudder. The fuck is that yellow thing? Oh well. I shake them off. Stay open-minded now. It's your new life. You have to take it as it comes. He said comes. That's what I tell myself.
A few big buildings loom behind the leafy canopies. Too big and too many for just a school. Everything seems off. It's different from what I thought I knew about schools. It's an uncanny valley. Even though I was told this is my new school, in the back of my head it doesn't feel like one. It doesn't look like a school, really. I mean, that's like... I don't know. I mean, I guess it does. That's just... The windows are too close, it seems, for a school, but oh well. I wonder if the feeling is real or caused by my expectations of a school for the disabled. Speaking of that, I don't see anyone else here. It's kind of eerie. It makes me wish there was somebody here so I could anchor myself to something. Something tangible. Oops. Instead of having this feeling that I stepped into another dimension. Bleh. The trees hum with the wind, and the green hues flashing all around me catch my attention. It makes me think about hospitals again. How they say that the operating rooms are painted green because green is a calming color. So why am I feeling so anxious, despite all this greenery? ... Only after I stand in front of the haughty main building, I surprise myself by realizing why the gate bothered me. It was the last chance I had to turn back, even if I had no life I could return to. But still, after entering, there was absolutely no way I could go back anymore. Feeling nervous and with this realization set in my head, I open the front door. A tall man with a bad posture notices me as I enter. We're the only people in the lobby, so it's only logical. You must be Niki? Nakai. So you are. Excellent. I'm your homeroom and science teacher. My name is Muto. Welcome. We exchange a handshake that is neither firm nor sloppy, and he looks at his watch. The head nurse asked you for a brief check-in visit, but there's no time for that now. Oh, so I should go later? Oh, fucking goddammit. Oh, should I go later? Yes, afternoon is probably fine. We should get going and introduce you to the rest of the class. They're waiting already. Waiting for me? I don't really like being the center of attention, but I guess it's inevitable in a situation like this. Somehow not knowing what is waiting for me makes me feel really nervous. Thinking of this, I almost miss what the teacher is saying. Do you want to introduce yourself to the class? Hell yeah, of course. Yeah, sure. I mean, isn't that normal? Of course, but not everyone likes to be at the center of attention. I'm probably one of those people, but I guess I should be the one to give the first impression of myself. Fuck yeah, you should. Don't let strangers talk shit about you. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy in his long ass tie. Fuck him. Right, but it's no problem. Let's go then. My heart is pounding in my chest, and it keeps me thinking about my condition as I follow the teacher up the stairs. He's not gonna die right here, is he? Ugh. The third door down the third floor corridor is marked as the classroom for class 3-3. Muto opens the door and enters. Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late again. I hesitate for a split second at the door, freezing on the spot. Get a grip! This is a big step. I know that, but there isn't any point to worrying so much about it. At least not this soon. Oh my god. The fuck? You just sit there all day? That dude's like... Stump. 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 Fuck. I wonder what's wrong with her. Or her. Is that... I think that's a guy. Yeah, all the guys have the green jackets. Can I choose from any of these? Stump.
Anyways, what is wrong with you? These three look perfectly normal. I mean, and this dude looks normal, and this dude looks like he has gender problems. This dude's obviously, like, got arthritis or something, or he's blind, and this dude, he's obviously deaf in one ear, and she's covering her face, and she has a stump, but none of those people look any... Fuck it. Anyways, I follow the teacher into the classroom and look around, partially so I won't have to meet the other curious gazes of my new classmates. It's pretty spacious. The ceiling is unusually high and there's lots of space left over around and in between the desks. An entire wall is taken up by blackboards, there it is, and the high old-fashioned windows only make it seem larger. The students' desks are just standard wooden desks with a shelf underneath for books and wooden chairs with metal frames. Simple and efficient. I don't see the little fucking book thing, you lying son of a bitch. It's just a desk. There's no book thing here. Look at this shit. She even has a book on the fucking table. If there was a book thing, you'd put your fucking book in there, not have it sitting on the goddamn table. I stop walking in front of the classroom and face the other students. They all look normal, like students in any other school, but then, why would they be here? They're probably like me and have something wrong with them. Oh, no shit, you're at a disability school. Of course they have something wrong with them. Only it's just not immediately obvious. Then I notice that one of the girls seems to be missing the thumb of her right hand. It's a little jarring. Thumb of her right hand. Despite the natural... Who missed the thumb of their right hand? Despite the natural tendency to listen when... Oh, she... Hey, can I give you a hand? Disability jokes. I'm sorry, guys. I couldn't resist. What the fuck is this guy doing? Okay, I need to stop. I can't comment on that shit, or I'm gonna piss so many people off. Despite the natural tendency to listen when someone's talking about you, I tune out the teacher's speech halfway through while he introduces me to the class. I notice a flash of dark hair and see that someone is looking at me. A girl with really long straight hair that is pretty eye-catching. Oh yeah, that was the chick over that way. She sees me looking back at her. She covers her face with her hands as if it will make her invisible. Haha, you can't see me. There's one boy with a cane leaning against the lockers at the rear of the class. It's weird seeing someone so young with a cane. Another girl seems to be making some weird hand motions. Sign language? She peers at me over the rims of her glass. I guess that's her. She peers at me over the rims of her glasses and goes back to whatever she's doing. She's kind of cute. So is the cheery-looking girl with pink hair. Yep, it's her. She's really hard to miss. I don't know how I didn't notice her the moment I walked in. Please welcome our newest classmate. He claps his hands, and so does everyone else, except one girl in the first row who has only one hand. Can I give you a hand? No, I'm sorry. I cringe a little, but hide it by bowing and thanks for this applause I did not deserve. A collective silence tells me that I should open my mouth now. So, I'm Hasao Nakai. And after that, my hobbies are reading and soccer. I hope to get along well with everyone, even though I'm a new student. Please don't beat me up. And after that, I'm being so boring. This is exactly like every self-introduction ever. I should say something more exciting. I like to bang disabled chicks too. I end up saying nothing, and the teacher picks up from there. Everyone seems to be satisfied even with what little I said, though. A few girls are whispering to each other, throwing glances at me. It could have gone worse. God damn it.
I listen to the teacher as he drones about getting along while letting my gaze sweep across the classroom. Everyone seems to be listening to him intently, and when he's done, they clap their hands again, which feels like a weird thing to do. The first row girl claps on this round with her one hand against her other wrist that ends in a bandage stump.